As you know, it's Father's Day, a time to celebrate dads, granddads, spiritual fathers, mentors, and boys growing into men God has called them. And this morning I gave 2 Lego bricks to all the men here. One to keep and one to build with. And you can see the wonderful structure they have created. Look at that. I'll lift it up. Sorry? Moonbase Alpha. The thing is, it may not look like much, but the thing is, it is a bit of fun, but it's also a visual sermon. Okay? It's a sermon in progress here, and it will become clear the more I talk on it, you see. So it's a picture of what the church is meant to be. Building together. It might be a little bit rough and ready, not exactly symmetrical, but it is actually something which is in progress. It's not polished, it's not perfect, but it's united because all these guys came up and put their brick down. And it chooses to join with others, being built together, not in isolation, but in love. So you are like living stones designed to connect. 1 Peter 2 verse 5. So let's go look at that verse once again. You are also like living stones being built into a spiritual house. Now, Peter isn't writing to church leaders or spiritual elite. He is writing to everyone who follows Jesus. He calls them living stones, not lifeless bricks, but people made alive in Christ with a place and purpose, and that is God's building. But the interesting thing is, stones don't build themselves. And neither do Lego bricks. They don't come pre-assembled. You might have a kind of instruction manual to put them together. You had no instruction manual. You just made a creation all by yourself. They have to be intentionally placed, connected, and joined together. And that's how Lego works. It doesn't use glue. What holds the bricks together is the design itself. The little dimples on top and the hollow underneath, they connect together. Every piece shaped not to stick to its own, but to connect with another piece. That's you. You are designed to connect, not to be a lone piece tossed aside in the drawer. Those bits, knick-knacks drawer, which never sees the light of day, all those things. Oh, I might need this. Put it into that drawer. Never see it again. Or you're not a forgotten or broken off piece, but you are part of something. The danger for many of us, especially men, is the risk of isolation. We carry silent burdens, hide our weaknesses, or even stay on the fringe. But in God's house, we aren't meant to be independent bricks. We are part of a structure being built together. And like Lego, like the Lego you built this morning, the result isn't perfect, it's not symmetrical, but it's joined, it's strong, and it tells a story. So love is the connection, I would say. Not the glue, but the design. And so we're reading through Song of Solomon at the moment, or Song of Songs. And I'm going to kind of zip towards the end here. It's, hello, you all right? You okay? Yeah? Good. You all right? Yeah, you're pointing. Yes, all that. Yeah, Israel, here's your dad.
Dad.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, so now let's talk about glue, or rather the lack of it. We often assume what holds us together in life is effort, commitment, and rules, the glue. But with Lego, the connection isn't added from outside like glue is, it is built into the design. This is the connection points that make the whole thing work. It is a spiritual house God is building. The connection isn't rules or ritual, it is love. And it says in Song of Solomon, it says, "Place me like a seal over your heart. For love is as strong as death. Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot wash it away." That's Songs 8, verses 6 and 7. Now you might be thinking, isn't Song of Songs a little bit awkward book for Father's Day? Yes. Well, and no, really. On the surface, it reads like an ancient equivalent to our postmodern sexting. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit controversial there. It's a little bit saucy. It's a little bit rude if you look at the analogies and the metaphors in it. It's poetry full of spicy vineyard metaphors and saucy analogies. But underneath the imagery lies a theology of intimacy, delight, empathy, and covenantal love. Throughout church history, many viewed the Song of Songs just like a romantic poetry and an allegory of God's love for his people. Jesus' love for the church is a celebration of being fully known, deeply loved, and joyfully chosen. I am my beloved's, and he is mine. So, when we talk about being built with love, we're not talking about a warm, fuzzy feelings. We're talking about a powerful, unbreakable bond designed by God to hold people together. It's the kind of love that forms relationships, deep friendships, healing communities, and faithful churches. Other verses in Song of Songs highlight this kind of connection. It says, "How beautiful you are, my darling. How handsome you are." It speaks of seeing value in one another. In 2 verse 4, "He has taken me to the banquet hall, and his banner over me is love." God's banner over us is love. This is the identity and the covering of the church. That's why I harp on so much about love. Loving him, loving each other, and loving others. 3 verse 4, "I have found the one my heart loves. I have held him and would not let him go." Captures the idea of commitment and presence, sticking with each other in faith, friendship, and community. This is love, not pressure, guilt, or duty. It is the connector built into our spiritual design that we are supposed to be connected together. Men who build, love is the legacy. So today, especially on Father's Day, we celebrate not just men who provide, but men who build. With love, with intentionality, and with connection. You don't have to be perfect to play your part. You don't have to have all the answers to matter. You just have to bring your Lego brick, you, yourself, your story, your faith, and offer it to what God is building today. Because we men show up with love, patient love, joyful love, hard-won love. It changes the atmosphere of our homes, churches, and communities. But just like you saw with the Lego structure this morning, it isn't about building alone. It's about building together. This isn't just a Father's Day thing. It's a kingdom thing. And we've just prayed, your kingdom come. Father, your kingdom come. So what does this mean for us right now? Well, 1 Peter 2 tells us that you are also living stones are being built into a spiritual house. It's not just the men in this place. Each one of us are part of something bigger, a spiritual structure shaped and placed by God himself, a structure where we've built here this morning is small, but a powerful reminder of what the church is. We're not just a pile of bricks. We are living stones. You belong, you matter, and your presence helps shape the church, what the church is becoming. We're all in this together. Shall we sing? We're all in this together. Da, 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 da. Fine. Okay. But what holds us all together, isn't just that the Lego clips together and it's a clever design. It is love what keeps us together. As Song of Songs says, love is as strong as death. Many waters cannot quench it. This is the kind of love that builds families, restores friendships, and knits us together as community. So men, and indeed all of us, hold on to our Lego bricks. It reminds you that you are valued and you have something to offer. And let's be a church that is not afraid to build, to belong, and to love deeply, because we are really all in this together. So our response this morning, this is not a finished product, by the way. Okay? Just like church, it's not complete. There's room for more. There's space for new connections, deeper love, and fresh commitment. So, as we respond today, I want to invite everyone, not just the men, who wants to say, I want to be part of building God's house. You are the house. It's not this building. You are the church. I want to bring my peace, my life, my love, my story, and offer it to something bigger. I want to reconnect what I've felt left out, lost, or forgotten. So if you want, I've got some extra Lego bits. I've got some more in the basket there. I want to invite you, every single one of you, to come up and add to this building as our prayer that we are building something together. Okay? We all have responsibility for this church. Okay? So, are you willing to build together? Come and take another brick then, and come and build some more. Let's just build it higher, shall we? Yeah? Come then. Let's respond. Yeah, now.